Hey everyone, Sid here with another video on my RC cars, and it's going to be a work video today. We're going to work on the TRX4. Last time you saw, I made a video on the 3D printed accessories, and that's been working quite well. Today what we're going to do is put in the 2-speed conversion kit. It's a part 8196, and it comes with the 2-speed conversion parts for this board, and let's get on with it. As you can see, I've made quite a few modifications so far, but haven't done anything with the gearbox, so it'll be a good chance to see what's inside. We put the camera over here. Okay, right, so from this, so this is the gear shifter with the metal gears, and this is the servo attachment. Here you have the micro servo and the replacement spur gear, some sticky pads for the spur gear, I guess, ball bearings. I guess there are 3 same sizes and 1 big one. We have some high performance grease, servo mount, metal gear. Gonna figure this out, and I think this is the actual gear shifter. This right here, it goes in like this. When you change the gears, this moves and it changes the gears. So without further ado, let's take this apart. So first thing we're gonna do is take off the battery tray. This is going to be simple. We have 2 screws here. Guess we'll have to take out the motor cover. So this is out, guys. It's the motor with the pinion, and I'm not gonna do anything with that, so we're gonna leave it to the side for now. Next job is to get the trans out. Okay, so I guess we have to go below and take off the screws from below. If we will go ahead, and which means I'll have to take off this armor plate. Thought I'm going to use the power tools, but then I had time today, then I just decided to go with my manpower, so to say. Okay, got that out of the way. So I guess this is out. Yeah, so we need to take out this screw here so that it can free out the transmission. Let's see. See the screws, guys. This is it. It's really buried in there. I don't know if you can see. There's a screw right there that needs to be opened. Now that we got that, got that out. Should be one on the opposite side, which it is. It's quite a tricky one to get to. Just beside the ESC, guys. Might need to pull that out as well. Let's get this cable tie out of the way. So here is the motor mount, guys, and set on C right now. But of course you can figure out what fits your motor, right, and put that in. I'm gonna put it to the side for now. Pull the ESC as well. I mean, why not? Putting that out of the way. The next step is to take out the drive shafts. Let's see if we can do it through the so I'll get the front grub screw as well. Okay. Come on. Go. Whew. We got it out, guys. Finally, we got it out. And look at the dirt in there. So if you're doing this, it might be a good chance for you to clean the underside of your transmission as well, which I'm going to do right now. So guys, we have the transmission open, and now we're going to put in the 2-speed. So looking at the instructions, guys, I guess we need to take this apart in order to fit everything. We need to take apart the trans, take out the input gear, which is 18 tooth, shaft shield, all these things. Let's get on with it. So these are the 3 gears. That's it. It's out. So we'll now remove the 36 tooth output gear. Right here is the shift shaft seal that you're going to remove, and here you go, pops out this rubber piece, and this is where your shifter is going to go in. Just keep that on the side for now. And I'm going to cut these out as well. So this is going to be the new shaft that we are going to use. You take the new shaft, which has the grooves for the shifter, put the shifter in there, and next we are going to put in, this is the input gear that we have. Take the gear here. As you can see, it quite nicely, snugly fits in. So this in there, then put the bearing in. So yep, goes in there right there. Small bearing goes in the back. Right. Oops. So the thicker bearing on the end of the shaft, smaller one on the other side. Right. And then same, put one bearing here, one bearing on the other side here. So once you have this ready, you're gonna want to put some grease on there. And if you see the instructions, it's pretty clear where you should and should not apply grease. You have clearly the symbols noted out. Put a bit of grease on, where does it say? On the 36 tooth output gear. So we're gonna put some grease here. Now this is high performance grease from TRX4. So we're going to put it as much as we need because we need that high performance from our rig. I guess we have enough grease now. Put some grease on the 24 tooth. So this is the 24 tooth. Cool. So we are greased up now. Right. And what we need to do next is put on the shift fork, which is this one. So if I hold it correctly, should be this way, put on here as such, and yeah, it won't stay at the moment, but yeah, it's gonna stand here and then go in through the hole for the drive shaft. So that's cool. The front of the drive shaft, and then you have the back side, which is this one. So this will go in here. So and the shaft itself, let's try to do it. Right. So yeah, this is the shifter, and as a shift, as you can see, you can go between low and high gear right there. So we have that in now. We need to do next. So we have the drive shaft here, which should have one more around here. Something like that. So this is the 30 tooth output gear, and this is the 18 tooth input gear. Now that that's done, let's pop that back in. Yeah. Now to slip on the cover. Oh yeah, in there, pretty good. So guys, once we put the main input gears in, it's wise to put in these two screws that you take out at the end, so that you have the pieces sticking together while you work on the rest of the transmission. So guys, once you put these two together, just put back rest of the gears that you took out from the back. It's no rocket science in there. And just make sure before you close, squeeze enough grease on all areas to ensure that your gears are greased. Just turn them around, squeeze them in again, turn them around. You get the idea. And once we did that, next part of the job is to cover the main cover, transmission cover I mean. And why won't it go in? Yeah, it would. Whew. So there it is, guys. Transmission's all set up. What you gotta do next is put in the screws. So we have everything sealed. Quite happy that Traxxas has this kit which I can just put in. Right, so there it is, guys. Transmission is all done. You're gonna be left with the main 36 tooth metal output gear, and yeah, you'll be left with the 18 tooth input gear as well. And yeah, I just reuse the one that I already had. So this is the one from the back. It's completely and exactly the same. Don't need to worry about that. So these sleeves, these are the other things that will be left behind, so you don't need this. So the only thing left now is to put on the 45T tooth. So we'll cut this out. Sticky pads, both of them are kind of the same, so it doesn't really matter you stick which way. Gonna stick one on this side and the other on the back. So that's that. And once you do that, you want to put in your metal ring micro servo. Let's see, this is how it goes. I'm going to plug it in. Oh, so they did give 2 extra O-rings in case you lose the ones you have. Luckily I didn't. Let's screw this in. And the arm pops on. So, and this arm is going to hook on to the 2-speed and pull it in and out. So guys, I figured out where to mount the servo. It goes on the transmission itself. As you can see, this kind of fits here. So voila. So guys, after much deliberation and looking at videos elsewhere on YouTube, I've decided to go back to using the stock spur gear. The reason for doing that is because what I hear online is that the speed reduces quite a bit, and we don't want that. We want to go fast, so we're gonna stick to the stock 39 tooth, as well as the 17 tooth pinion that we have, because we already had a lot of torque. I don't think we need any more torque for this vehicle. And these O-rings, guys, you just put one in facing up, then you put one facing down, then you put one facing up, and then you put one facing down. Finally, you have the metal O-ring and then the M4 nut. If only I can get it on there. So this, I have to screw this until the O-rings are flat, completely flat, and then 1/16 of a turn. So if this is hole is 1/1, then this half, 1/4, 1/8, and then 1/16. So you just turn it enough. Yeah. And there you go. You have the stock spur on there. We're going to use this stock pinion as it was and install all of this back. Let's do that. Time to shove all of this back in there, and let's do that. So like I said, going to use the stock pinion and spur gear, so there isn't much to adjust there. Start screwing things in. So guys, we are at the final step. We have the transmission in there. Going to put on the motor, and really love the way Traxxas made it. Don't need to care about the mesh or anything like that. Just goes in there and fits everything. And put the smaller screws in first. So we've got everything in there. Looks quite cool, to be honest. Let's hook the electronics up and see how it does. So guys, we are running the FlySky GT5 and we're running it on channel 4, the 2-speed. So as you can see now, being completely inside, which means it's on second gear. So as you can see, lots of speed. And let's flip to first now. So this is the first gear. Going back to second again. So I'm quite happy with the results, guys. And of course, you need to have a separate receiver and transmitter which has at least 3 channels to run this. You can go for the Traxxas one as well, I guess, but yeah, it's your choice. I went with my FlySky because that's what I prefer. Hope you enjoyed, guys. I'm gonna run this out in my next video. Cheers. Hey guys, if you liked my content, please subscribe and ring the bell icon, like, comment and share the video as well. Thanks.